love to introduce Chris Duffy Wenzel, who's joining us to talk about her new book, and it's Finding the Inner Peace. And Chris did some deep research in trying to find her mom, her birth mom, for medical history purposes.
But the book is a special story, and I'd like to share pieces of it with you tonight. And what I've been so surprised about in speaking with people that have read the book is how we find pieces of ourselves in other people's stories, which I think is the attraction of reading and speaking with each other.
Thank you all so much for coming tonight to our Cookies and Climate event. I'm Karina Grader, if I haven't met you yet. Nice to meet you. I work for Southern Maine Planning and Development Commission, and we're putting on this event tonight with the town of Berwick to have a friendly and open conversation about a serious issue, which is climate change. But our goal is just to hear your thoughts and ideas, share with you some things we know about climate change, and just get the conversation started about what the community might be able to do about it.
But you've always been enchanted by horror and horror books and movies, and I hope you do talk about that.
And I'm the author of 4 books at the moment. And then my newest book just came out last year, less than a year ago, Shadow Flicker, and that one is actually set on an island off the coast of Maine.
Dan Gardoki is the owner and entrepreneur of Lead with Nature, and he gives presentations, he does tracking and workshops online and in person.
I just want to start by acknowledging a lot of teachers. Here's one right on this slide here. We've got this beautiful, who's that? What do we, yeah, we call that animal bobcat today, right? It's probably gone by many names. This was a big male bobcat. I just call him Tom. Sometimes I call him Tommy. I actually never saw him in person. These are all remote trail camera pictures that I got of him.
Well, good morning, everyone. Thanks so much for coming to hear the book, Where Do You Sleep? In this song, we are going to do some of the animals in sign language. Do you know what sign language is? It's when, yes, it's when you say words with your hands. So in this book, I'm going to share some of the animals in sign language, and we can all do the signs together. This is the sign for bird. Bird, like its little beak? That's right. Bird. Bird, 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 where do you sleep? And the bird said, yeah, that's right, Raya. I sleep tucked away on the branch of a tree.
Please welcome Amrita Cottrell and Dennis Jackson. I'll let you give your introductions, but tonight we're going to explore the basic principles of permaculture food and forest gardening.
We're going to discover what pollinators are and what role they play in the food we eat every day, because they are vital to our food production.
Hi everyone, it's Sharon Kelly here from the Berwick Public Library, and tonight I have the great pleasure of bringing back a local author who has completed his 3rd book in a series, and he is going to talk to us about that tonight. His name is Robert Spencer.
The one that we're talking about today as Francina Hallett's Heart. Subtitle is A Novel of Romances and Revenge.
Let's talk about pain with aging. This is going to be informational, but it also will open it up for questions in the end. I want to introduce Alicia Beliveau and Nicole Desmarais, and they are both with Wentworth Douglas. And is it the Pain Center? Is that
Yep, the Center for Pain
the
Management.
Center for Pain Management? So please welcome these two wonderful people, and let's learn about controlling pain. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Karen O'Keefe, the assistant manager of the Fabulous Find, and the Fabulous Find was founded 13 years ago by two women who had a very wonderful vision in mind to help the community. And what they wanted to do is give all of our proceeds to nonprofits all over this Seacoast area. So for April, the Berwick Library is our recipient, and this is Sharon Kelly, and she's our director. And we're very happy to have you all here today. And again, we'll work very hard to make sure that we are able to provide you with a lot of donations to help your organization.
Well, on behalf of the Berwick Library Association and the Berwick Public Library, we just want to thank you, Karen, for the Fabulous Find choosing us as one of the recipients for April's donations.
We'll probably be taking questions as we go, but most of you are here because, the future is so unpredictable. And, where are you going to be 10 years, 15, 20 years from now? Maybe it's not even you. It's more like, what am I going to do with my parents 5 years, 6 years from now? It's usually us trying to figure out how are we going to keep our parents safe? How are we going to keep them so they can even be independent and stay at home for as long as possible? And then it's like that question about, okay, if I can't keep them at home and safe, what are the options? Like assisted living, memory care, and those are expensive. So how do people pay for it?
All right, friends, I think we're ready to get started. Welcome. How many of you guys have seen a mad science show before or been to one of our camps? Awesome. No? First time? Awesome. We're going to show you the cool, the weird, and the craziness of science. And coming out as a vapor. Now, we're going to do something pretty funky with this a little bit later on.
So tonight's talk, we have two authors, two local veterinarians, John Hunt and David Jefferson, and they are visiting tonight to talk about their newest book, Animals in Danger.
So someone had a really stupid idea of writing a mystery. Me. I don't know how it came about, really. We were talking to our boss at YCCC, and for some reason I thought mystery. So I talked to Dave, and Dave said, yeah, okay, I want a dead body. That's the first thing he said about writing a mystery. I want a dead body in the book.
Welcome to the Berwick Public Library. I really appreciate your teachers and your enthusiasm to come out today and talk to veterans.
But welcome, it's our pleasure to be here. As Sharon said, I'm the commander of American Legion Post 79. The American Legion is an organization of veterans, for veterans, and also for the community.
Tonight, I have a very special guest, and we are going to cover in this a workshop on gender and sexuality today.
When I left teaching, I started working with Maine Transgender Network, and I took over the 35 plus caucus. So we have over about 120 members right now just in that caucus. So we're the largest transgender support network in the United States, which most people have no idea. We did over 300 facilitated support groups just last year.
In Maine?
In Maine,
Wow.
just in Maine.
Hi everybody, welcome to the Meet and Bleat here at the Berwick Public Library. This event is sponsored by the Berwick for a Lifetime, which is a subcommittee of Envision Berwick. Berwick for a Lifetime is a group of concerned citizens that want to bring more services to Berwick for our senior and elders.